And what we're going to do now is we're going to take these objects and we're going to use what's called a section plane. You'll notice I have two scenes, I have my three objects. I can take from my tool menu, I can choose a section plane. What a section plane will do is it will allow you to take a look at something and slice it. By hovering over here like this, you get all your different views. So you could look at it from there, you could look at it from the top, you could slice it this way if you want. We're going to slice it from the front. When I slice it from the front, what happens is it will click and it'll show you the inside of all of the objects. If you use the Move tool, which is next to the push-pull, you can now grab onto the shape and then you can move it like this. If you would like that to be included in your scene, it's really important to go back up and then you want to update the scene. And given the choice, you want to save it as a new style and you want to update the scene. So now scene 1 looks like this and it has a slice through it. Remember that scene 2 doesn't have that, so when I go to scene 2, it will move it like this. But when I go back to scene 1, it will slice through and show you what it looks like. If you want to put a second slice on scene 2, you can go to scene 2, you can go to Tools, and you can add a section plane. And let's take it from the top this time, or what we could do is we could slice it. Yeah, let's take it from the top. We'll go like this. And then you grab the section plane, use the Move tool, and let's slice down a little bit. And remember, of course, that you want to right-click and you want to update all of these scenes. If you don't update and save as a new style, then you'll lose all of those pieces. You'll notice that you can only change this one. You can't change this one and affect this. You can't have two section planes operating at once. So what you've done is you've updated those scenes. Let's just right-click on here and let's just play the animation, and you'll notice it moves from one scene to the next, and it dynamically shows you the slices. One last piece is that if you want to get fancy with this, you can click on this, you can right-click, and you can hide the section plane. You can right-click, you can hide the section plane. Remember, of course, to update this, and then when you go to scene 2, you'll notice it shows up again because you need to hide it in every scene. And then you need to hide the second one. And then you would go and you would update that scene. So now when you go from scene 1 to scene 2, you have an active cut and you can see what happens inside. The purpose of this assignment is to demonstrate how to use animations and also how to use section planes to reveal some of the elements of the inside of your models. I look forward to seeing your work.